Starting again. 18:35 and 56 seconds. I saw this kid that looked like Nick Sanacero's son in radiology at Banner Desert, at Dobson and Southern. Another kid that looked like a brother of the kid that worked at Cardinelli. And they said that every time I stopped to throw up, they had to restart it. So that's why it took so long. I know for a fact it was not 5 or 10 minutes. I know for a fact it was over an hour and a half, or over an hour. I say that just to be safe. I do not lie at all. I'm very literal, no sense of humor. I do, but I don't. I am not like any of my family members. I won't bullshit you. I'll be polite, and yet I'm not going to tell you bullshit to cover my ass. If I fuck up and I deserve an ass whooping, I fuck up and I deserve an ass whooping. That's the way it is. But A, I won't be a victim. And B, I will not lie to hurt somebody else. So if someone says that I'll give you $1 million to lie to take somebody down with another lie, I won't do it. I will not do it. So A, don't waste your time, and B, everyone who knows me will tell you, nope. In my word, if it's my word, it's my word. I bought that charger for a friend of mine because I gave my word. I was going to look for one. I thought I had one. I don't have one. So I saw one today, and I'm going to go bring it to him. Either tonight or tomorrow, depending how I feel. I'm on methadone. And that's mainly for pain because I can't get issued pain medication. I've been to so many emergency rooms for treatment in Nevada, Arizona, in California, and I can't get treated. I can't get an updated CAT scan. My last CAT scan was at the hospital off Crisman Road and US 60, end of September 2018, before I left. And I heard the doctor saying, and the radiologist talking, he's got a brain tumor. How do we tell him? I was there for 3 hours waiting. I had a turkey sandwich a male nurse gave me. And then they started talking about sneakers and like mocking me type thing. And someone said that they needed to talk to Dawn because she's got information or something like that. Then I came to the conclusion that she's got a medical directive on me that was signed through probate, and that she got through lying and saying that I was on drugs and this and that. Why and how? By having my mom come into my room at night and put things in my drink, some diabetic medication to give me diarrhea. As I ate sugar, and she was bullshitting my parents, saying that in California that she was going to get me a job as an actor and that her friends are working on movies, and it was all bullshit. I don't even want to be a fucking actor, dude. want to play baseball. I'm better than Roy Hobbs on The Natural, which I watched the other night. I'm still better. I've only batted twice in California. Once off Venice Boulevard, and once at Rex's. And both times I hadn't picked up a bat since Arizona. Oh, well, not both times, but the first time Rex's, I had not picked up a bat since Arizona, and the second time at the place Rex's is across from North Grumman. I didn't know that until I got there. I was leaving. And the other place is out of Venice. I stopped to get some milk, drank some milk. It was a long ass bus ride though. It was like Venice, and it's like you walk in through the back, and there was a single baseball tunnel, and there were other baseball tunnels, but they give you batting gloves, and that's awesome. And so I used to go bat extra innings batting cage. Oh yeah, plus this place out of Venice, I called ahead and made reservations. It was around $25 for real baseballs, a bucket of balls, a bat, and I used 2 bats. And I also used batting gloves. They came in with more batting gloves, only because the first ones were too small. I tried my earphones, but that didn't work very well because it kept coming out. They were apples, and so I took them out. I told the dude to set it at 80, and it was not 80. I knew it. I was like, I'll catch up to it eventually. So first bucket of balls, not good. I tipped maybe 4, and a bucket of balls is like 25 or 30. The second ones started making contact. Third bucket of balls, I think I hit the third bucket of balls, I'm pretty sure. I started hitting them. Boom, boom, boom. There was a guy who had a beard, or a mustache. He was a little bit taller than me, a little bit stockier. He's wearing like a batting practice, almost like a nylon like jacket and shorts, I think, and Dodgers baseball cap, a blue one, and he walked into like a back room, almost like Extra Innings has, and there's a computer back there, I think, and they can aim the crosshairs and pitches and increase the speed. And 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 it was a single batting tunnel, so you could. It's more realistic that way because you have off-speed pitches, have change-ups, sliders, have curveballs, all due to the wheels. Okay. And I remember it was like my timing was off because it would feed down, and then sometimes it would stop for maybe a second or 2 seconds, and then pitch. So I would take my step and hold that position, and I was wearing ripped Levi's. And I believe my Under Armour green sweatshirt. I took it off though. I had a t-shirt under it, and I started hitting. Boom. Boom. It was a carbon fiber hybrid bat. It was heavy. seemed heavy to me. And then again, I hadn't swung a bat in a while. It's probably like about 35 ounces, aluminum and carbon fiber and graphite, whatever it was. And I remember I got some stuff in my fingers. It's like fiberglass. Oh, fiberglass. That's what it was. Just like the one I used at D-Bat batting cage off US 60 and Mesa Drive. So at that batting cage, it was malfunction around closing time, and I hit two of those balls down the first base line, and those were going in excess of 150 miles an hour. In the prior, uh, the prior, the world's record was, I believe, 121 miles per hour. I saw that on Wikipedia or Guinness or something like that. And as soon as I left, because I parked against the sidewalk, this was back in Mesa, I saw guys running into where I was through the windows. And I was like, I think I just broke the fucking world's record. I tipped a couple. I took the first pitch, and I was like, dude, this is like supersonic. And then I did my previous visit when I first bought my birch bat, and before I broke my right thumb and lost a nail. At extra innings batting cage, I went to Banner and they wanted to drill a hole in my nail, and I was like, go after yourself. And I went down to Dignity Health and I saw Susan Schechterly, and I gave River Kent Hall my dolphin I bought, Dolphinaris, and I kept it on my birch bat for good luck. And I burned in the letters. It was like a decal of DTP and a bird. And ended up giving it to Mesa Police with my batting gloves for like the police Olympics or for underprivileged kids, because I wasn't gonna bat with that bat anymore, and I thought I was done. And the next day I was back at the batting cage, hitting away. Couldn't help it. So anyway, I guess the point is, A, don't give up. Take chances, have fun, be brave, try to be amazing, live your dreams, I guess, and stay strong. But most of all, never give up. I've tried. I still do. I still try. But don't give up. Because something and someone in spirit will guide you, angels will guide you. And trust me, there's more than one angel in the world. And there is a God. But just do the right thing. Stay true to your heart and stay true to yourself. It will work out. One way or another, it may not work out exactly as you planned it in your 5-year plan, in your 2-year plan, in your 2-minute plan. But you want to know what? At least you can look yourself in the mirror every day and know that you are doing your best. It doesn't matter what anybody else says or their opinion of you, or what they call you, or how they laugh at you. If you find a way to overcome the obstacle, you find a way to overcome their laughter and their mocking you and their hatred. And someone told me yesterday, I found this very, very interesting. He says, if someone is hating on you, this is not a direct quote, so please forgive me. But it's because they are noticing you. And I find that one of the most interesting things I've ever heard. And in translation, I guess Taylor Swift says, haters are gonna hate, 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 and players are gonna play, 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 play. I may not be a player. I try not to be a hater, but I still can crush a lot. So believe in God and be kind to one another. And if this is the last time or the first time you ever see me, then LA is a great city to live in. I'll tell you right now. It's a city that I'll never forget. It saved my life. And Nova, L, Bam, everyone on San Julian, Richard, Betty, lived down there when I first got down there, October of 2018. Stayed in Nova's tent. I ended up on the sidewalk as soon as I got there. And I got released from a mental place. I picked up a syringe off the ground near garbage and I put it in my arm. That's how confused I was at the time. And it was no one's fault. It was no one's suggestion. It was just I needed help. And the only person and people to help me were people who get laughed at, who other people think they're better than, and that they will never end up in that situation. It's very possible. And I owe my life to the people around the Midnight Mission, around the Union Mission, around 6th Street, around San Julian, around San Pedro, around Crocker, around 4th Street, all Skid Row in LA. I would not be here today without them, and I will never ever forget them. That's why I want to make a name for myself. Not because I want to get rich, not because I want to make money to give back. I want to make money to thank people and to be able to say, I know why you're asking for money. Okay, it's not because you're lazy. It's not. It's because people don't give people a chance. How can you expect to work if you can't get a shower but one place that has a shower spot? Or not one place. I'll go back. But there's one place that washes our clothes for us and they help us, and that place is a godsend. It's an absolute godsend. It's the wash spot. It's at Crocker and 6th Street. And it was shown to me, and I absolutely, I couldn't believe it. And if I had the money, I would put a bunch of them up. Because the worst thing is being laughed at and feeling like you're nothing. It's bad enough being homeless, but when you're laughed at and when you feel like you're nothing, how can you walk into a job interview? and have any sense of self confidence, if you have clothes that don't fit you, if you've got clothes that you're picking up off the ground, if you've got clothes that you're relying on others to give you, and they will in a heartbeat. If I walked up to someone right now and said, who don't know me, and said, I need some clothes right now. I'm going to a job interview, or I just need clothes, period. Okay, can I? All right, so what size you wear? It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter um, anything. It matters that the only people to take care of one another are each other. And I've never seen such a sense of compassion among one another than at Skid Row. I see so many bad things about it. I've heard so many bad things about it. And I came here, I didn't know what else to do. I was homeless in Phoenix. And it was too hot. I had no guaranteed bed. I had no place to go. I was sleeping on the sidewalk. A guy would let me sleep next to him. He would watch out for me. I would sleep a couple hours. I'd watch out for him. And they don't let you have tents down there by Cass. You're not guaranteed beds. And he didn't say but maybe 2 words to me over 2 days. But you want to know what? He said more to me by caring. And I would take care of JJ in Phoenix. I would take care of some people in Phoenix who probably have never been able to afford to go to a game or get Jordans or clothes or whatever. I don't know, but all I know is I would give back because it's the only way that some people can survive. And I say this and I put this out there because it needs to be a mainstream issue, and God bless Mayor Garcetti for making it that way. He has made it, and so has the governor, a number one priority. And I heard the governor say on, I believe it was a state address just recently, a couple weeks ago, that buildings, he will donate them right that second to help the homeless crisis. He didn't do it for a political thing. I'm not political, and I know sincerity when I hear it. I could be wrong. I don't know, but I'm not wrong on this. They care, and it's refreshing to see. I lived in Phoenix a long time, and I can't tell you who the mayor of Phoenix is. I can't. I can't tell you. I don't know. I remember Phil Gordon and Skip Rimza. That's it. And over 20 years. There were more than that. I mean, because there's managers, like city managers and stuff. I don't know. I mean, none of them ever go on TV and address issues that affect society. So, if you see someone that's homeless, needs change, or asks for money, don't think that, oh, it'll just be used for this or that. First of all, who cares? I say that because it's very hard to be homeless. It's very hard to stay in the cold at night in the rain. I've walked around for 2 or 3 days before, tried to go to Las Vegas. All I wanted to do was come back home. Here, Skid Row. I didn't have a tent. Inova said, if you want to move back with me, you can. I thanked her. I was like, I gotta find a way. I gotta find something. And I finally got a job with Chrysalis, and they're another place who helps people out. That's incredible. I mean, you don't see the amount of caring that people have. And there's times I get irritated and I spout off at the mouth at times, and I get, you know, I don't know what it is. But I'll tell you what, comes down to it, no one gets there faster than Phoenix, oh my God. Ugh. Then LA City Fire. I, I've called them a couple times. I've gotten irritated a couple times, only because I'm an idiot sometimes and I've got a mouth on me. But by the time I'm off that phone, they're pulling up. It's not because how close they are, it's because they get there. And if your life is truly on the line, they're there. And yes, they probably get overworked and tired, as we all do, and we can't watch our mouth sometimes. I can't watch my mouth sometimes. I ran down the street one time, I was yelling at one. That wasn't right. I never apologized to him. I probably should have, but I always think I'm right. I'm not. I don't take all the things into account. I should. But to what, this city saved my life. I love the city and I love the residents of the city. I feel comfortable on this side of Broadway. I don't know why. I just do. It's my home. It's the first place I think of home. I didn't grow up here. I've only been here a year and 8 months. October 20th, 2018, however long that is. And I love the city and I love the residents of the city. So help everyone if you can. I'm gonna send this out. And Ford, I'm not mad at you. I just want you to make things right and make sure that things get made right. And don't harass anyone or bother anyone or show people fake police reports or hire people to make fake police reports and stuff. And if you did something wrong, admit it, man. Heston Silbert, stop fucking with me. Man up. It's your kid. If it's not your kid, then do a DNA test. I don't know what to tell you. But something's going to get filed in court with DNA. Promise you that, whether I'm alive or dead. So, I paid tens of thousands of dollars in child support and still owe $95,000. All because I was charged $1,000 a month even when I was locked up. And each amount gets interested. I've contacted the Attorney General and Child Support to let them know I've moved and my new employer and I'm paying arrears. So I filed in law. So it's 29 minutes.